Hi guys. Apologies for the actual wind. We are on the tail end, on the edge of a tropical storm that's going through the north, so I'm trying to get this video done before it starts bucking it down again. There's no barrier around this little pavilion, so apologies for that. Also apologies for lack of videos, lack of content. I've been very busy with the rice harvest season here in the village, so I've been helping out and doing some filming, editing, publishing video content on the Vietnam Village channel, Vietnam Village Life channel. So there's quite a bit of content on there. So yeah, if you want to head on over there to have a look at that, that'd be great. The link is in the description. Please do join and follow us. Also, due to the fourth wave, I've not been travelling around as much, and you know, feeling a bit down on not feeling as positive as I could be. So apologies for that. You know, the news has just been bad news about the new cases, etc. So you know, I didn't really want to report too much on that. But I'm back and I've got a few brief news items, a little bit more vaccine news, which I know some of you really enjoy, one or two in particular. So I thought I'd carry on with that and give you some insight of what's going on. This, by the way, is for my subscribers who are predominantly outside of Vietnam. Those of you that are inside Vietnam, you know this news. It's not a problem, but if you want to continue watching, that's great. Get a different viewpoint, I suppose. There are many YouTubers doing this. So firstly, I'll just say the brief news, and then you can pick and choose whatever you want to watch. I don't mind. So firstly, Vietnam approves China's Sinopharm vaccine for emergency use. Vietnam is in negotiations with Johnson & Johnson to import its COVID-19 vaccine, and the WHO are warning of June-July Covax vaccine shortfalls. Also, the COVID Vietnam Vaccine Fund has been set up, and that's starting to take pace. Vietnam approves Pfizer. Vietnamese enterprise in talks with the US manufacturer regarding technology transfer of COVID vaccines to produce a one-dose vaccine. Tally of cases in the fourth wave, and vaccination progress in Vietnam. So if you want to click onto the timestamp below in the description to the one that you're interested in. If you're not interested in any, see ya. Okay, so the first one, my camera's blowing all over here. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. There's no actual barrier here, so it's actually blowing the camera. So if it blows over, you know it's not edited. Okay, so the first bit of news, Sinopharm becomes the third COVID vaccine to be approved for emergency use. Bloody hell, I'm not going to get it in, am I? It was approved by China in December and the WHO last month. Over 42 countries worldwide have been using this vaccine, with more than 200 million doses supplied so far. There's no word on how many Vietnam are looking to get or purchase, but if negotiations are indeed going on. So if we find anything, we'll post that news when we do find out. The next bit of news, Johnson & Johnson talking with Vietnam about the possibility of A, purchasing the vaccine, and B, cooperating in refining and transferring the vaccine production technologies to Vietnam. So they could build actual factories and manufacture the vaccine here in Vietnam in-house. So that's pretty good news. Johnson & Johnson have already pledged to supply 200 million doses to the global vaccine Covax for this year. So that's with the delay that we mentioned earlier, who knows when we're going to get those vaccines through Covax. But the WHO have warned of delays delivering vaccine doses through Covax. They've already delivered 80 million doses worldwide to 129 territories. So they're saying it's approximately 200 million doses short of where they want to be. So that's quite disappointing. I suppose the situation in India didn't help with them producing it a vast amount and keeping it. I don't know. But who are also saying that although the wealthy countries are now donating their excess doses, it hasn't come early enough. Basically, the Americans, I think, are looking to donate a lot of doses. The UK are as well. Not sure whether that's going to be this year or next year. But donating is great, but it just isn't soon enough to stop the delay. Apparently there was going to be a delay June, July anyway, but those donations are not going to hit the shelves here to be, given out to the Southeast Asian nations amongst those that are in the WHO Covax program. So a bit disappointing for that. They want to reach a target of 30 to 40% of the world's population this year, to be inoculated, but they're saying that they need another 250 million vaccinated between now and end of September to actually achieve that. And so it's not looking good at the moment to achieve that target. So if they're looking at 30%, 40% of the world by the end of the year, and it's not happening, well, we're looking at another year, aren't we, guys? Okay, so it's not quite the lifeline that Vietnam was looking for, I suppose, the Covax, but that's probably why they're looking at negotiating with lots of other vaccine producers worldwide to try and get other vaccines into Vietnam to vaccinate that 70% that they wanted to do in 2021. Let's hope they do it. I mean, we're halfway through the year now, and we're still, I think, at about 1.3 million vaccinated. Now that's not all second doses either. That's all doses. So I'll tell you how we're getting on with the vaccination progress later on in the video at the end. So do stay tuned. Okay, so there's a COVID-19 vaccine fund that's been set up. Now they've set it up. The Ministry of Finance here in Vietnam and other departments have set it up to accept donations from big companies, conglomerates, and individuals as well. So you or I can actually donate to this as well. I was thinking about it, but I was thinking, you know what? There's so many bloody big companies here that are earning a hell of a lot of money, Ving Group and such. They should be donating a hell of a lot to make sure that everyone is vaccinated in this country for free. Maybe I have to pay for it, I don't know. I mean, I don't care. I mean, what is it going to be? $20, $30? I don't mind, doing the whole bloody village if it means getting them vaccinated. But I think these big companies need to be donated, and they are. So basically, I think the latest companies, I mean, there's Ving Group and there's, Prudential Vietnam Life Insurance and Long Tan Golf Club. They've put in quite a bit of cash. But also international companies as well. So Samsung and Toyota have donated quite a bit. So that the fund is there really to be used for COVID vaccines from abroad, to buy them from abroad, and to also support the vaccines that are being produced here in Vietnam, which there are 4 being produced here, 2 that are in human trials. One, actually, the third phase of the human trials has started on the 10th, I think it was. And that's the Covax vaccine, nanogen vaccine. So that's good news. So the total that was required for this fund was 25.2 trillion Vietnam dong. The government themselves are actually donating 16 trillion, and so they're looking at private enterprises and companies and etc. to donate the shortfall, which I think is going to happen. I think they will. It's kind of, oh, would you like to donate? Meaning donate kind of thing here in Vietnam. Next bit of good news, Vietnam has approved the emergency use of the Pfizer vaccine, which the Ministry of Health announced on Saturday. So this is the 4th vaccine behind the AstraZeneca, Sputnik, and as I've just mentioned, the Sinopharm, to have been approved by Vietnam. So this comes after Ministry of Health have stated they had secured 31 million doses for 2021. When in 2021 is still up for discussion, so we don't know if it's going to happen, especially with all these delays through Covax. Are we going to be getting delays through the direct as well? I don't know. So currently Vietnam is using AstraZeneca, and as I said before, they've inoculated about 1.3 million people, but we'll show you the graph later Also in the news, Ministry of Health on Saturday stated a Vietnamese enterprise are in talks with a US-based manufacturer regarding technology to produce one-dose vaccine with a high protection rate. So the names of these companies have not been discussed or disclosed, so we don't know who these are. Some of these news reports, guys, I'm reading them and okay, I'm making a video out of it. I don't make any money out of making videos because once you skip the ads, I don't make anything. So a video like this will probably make me about $2-3. So I'm not getting rich from YouTube, no matter what people say to you. But the news items I'm coming across, they're all, you know, proposed, suggested, might, maybe. It's quite annoying, really. But that's all I've got. I'm just looking at the news media that I see, and to give you guys that are outside Vietnam an idea of what's going on. Whether it's going to happen or not, who knows. But yeah, I mean, it's promising news for Vietnam if they are looking at these kind of areas of developing their own foreign vaccines as well as their own domestic ones as well. So that's pretty good. For all you anti-vaxxers, I'm sure that you're not very happy with the news, but I'm sorry, but that's just the way that the world is going at the moment. And I myself, as a travel agency, want everybody vaccinated so that they can come to Vietnam and I can start my business again. So you can understand my point of view. Okay, let's have a look at the cases tally. Current tally of cases in the fourth wave, with 95 added this morning, are 7,135. Incredible. Totally different to the first 3 waves put together. Unbelievable. This is over 39 cities and provinces throughout the country. Most infections, though, are in Bac Giang and Bac Ninh, and now a lot of those are actual factories that have been locked down anyway, so these aren't new cases outside or anything. They're mainly because of the mass testing going on in these factories. They've just locked them down, tested them all, and they're getting thousands. So the Bac Giang is 3,948. These are the most cases, most infections throughout Vietnam. Bac Giang 3,948, Bac Ninh 1,323. Ho Chi Minh City 719 and Hanoi 458. I really want to get into Hanoi soon, and actually we will be, because my wife is due to give birth in mid-August. So we're going to go at the end of July, stay in a Vietnamese friend's apartment. I will be doing a video on that, show you what you can get for your money, and so that we're close to a decent hospital. Nothing really decent around Nam Dinh area, so we're going to go into Hanoi. And I may, if the fourth wave has been contained a bit more, I may pop out and do some videos around Hanoi, maybe walk the streets that everyone seems to enjoy watching. Sorry guys, walking around the streets of a city just doesn't do it for me, but I'll do it if people want to watch it. Sorry, it's just, yeah, anyway. Okay, so on to vaccinations given so far. I am doing this for a laugh, you know that, right? Anyway, as I mentioned, 1.3 million earlier. I'll throw up the graph now so you can have a look, and you see the comparison between other nations in the area. I've just realised my t-shirt is in the bag with my travel agent Hanoi logo on, and I've just done the whole video, so apologies. I might stick one on later in edit. Yeah, so sorry guys. I do get a lot of comments from anti-vaxxers, and I have to sometimes, you know, take it on the cheek and just carry on, and sometimes it just makes me laugh at other things as well. So anyway, sorry guys. Yeah, so I'll throw up the graph so you can see the comparison between other nations in this area, not just Southeast Asia, but you know, maybe 1 or 2 others. So guys, thanks for watching. Tongue-in-cheek at the end there. Please do look out for our weekend breaks videos for foreign experts and expats. If you are in the country and you're living and working, please do help out a poor local Vietnamese travel agency. We are a proper travel agency with a joint stock company, etc. You know, my wife is the owner, and so basically we have got options for people who want to travel through Vietnam while you're here living and working. So if you are a foreign expert and you're interested in meeting up with me, maybe for a few beers in Hanoi, I'm up for that. I'll get them in. And you want to do a short video, a short trip away, or in Ninh Binh or Sapa, or up in Phú Luang, Mai Chau, or you want to go anywhere else. If you're in Hanoi and you want to go to Ho Chi Minh, Hue, Da Nang, Hoi An, Nha Trang, Quy Nhon, anywhere, just give us a shout. Send an email to the email in the description, and we'll do something for you. So that's it, guys. I'll see you the next time. Enjoy.